Okay, man. Here we go again. The internet always being on some brain dead activities. It would seem that we're getting to the point where people are using the term canceled extremely loosely. Mr. Beast is just not getting canceled. He is way too big at this point. He's the biggest YouTuber on the damn platform. He's just not getting canceled by this. I'm gonna touch on this a little bit because I'm assuming they're probably gonna say everything the exact same thing that I say. So helping people gets you canceled in 2023. Truthfully, bro, I do believe that there are some people that stupid because I saw the tweets saying that there's demonic energy behind this and why is he monetizing off of this and filming without like people think that he's filming without consent, putting a camera in their face so that just so that he can help them pay for it and then get some sort of benefit from this. I don't know, bro, but I understand that rubbing the last two brain cells that you have together might end up fucking killing your ass or something, but like, bro, y'all got to do better cuz the easiest thing to understand, he obviously has to fucking monetize the shit otherwise he won't be able to help others. Like, I don't that's the first point that does not make sense to me as to why it's being argued. Like, I don't understand why people think that he can just do this without making any type of money. He literally said in multiple videos that all the money that he makes in YouTube is put back into his videos. Like, come on, man. And then the dumbasses that were saying that there's demonic energy behind this, saying that he's like trying to give people sight, acting as like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Oh my god. You niggas is so try hard. You niggas be trying so hard to hate, and it's honestly pathetic, dog. One thing that people seem to say a lot now as well is that this generation is the most sensitive and all that other stuff. People keep acting as if this generation is the first to do certain things, and it's really not. There's a lot of the problems that we have today have always been happening. It's just now it's modernized, or however the hell you would say it. Like, back whenever anything controversial would happen, the internet didn't exist. So it's like it's kind of hard for people to be sensitive. Like, there were definitely people being sensitive and having terrible takes on certain shit, but you just wouldn't see it because the internet wasn't around. Now that the internet is around, even when I was in high school, I didn't use Twitter, I didn't have Facebook, I didn't use Instagram, but after in today's era, if you don't have social media, you're like kind of, I don't know. You aren't missing out on anything. Don't misconstrue or misinterpret what the fuck I'm saying. It's probably better to not have social media, but people nowadays want to feel included. They want to feel like their opinion matters, and that's why all these Twitter users and Reddit fucking pages have these terrible, horrendous takes on certain things, and even though everybody has a right to their own opinion, some of you niggas really don't deserve it, bro. Some of you niggas do not deserve to be able to speak your mind on certain shit. Like, this is just, it's honestly just sad how fucking dumb some of y'all can be, bro. Like, holy. And especially because of TikTok now. Now, it's like, it's almost like a gateway. Because TikTok was not that big when I was in high school, but now with all these fucking kids doing these dances in class and in the hallways and shit, I can imagine how easy it would be to be like, all right, let me just see what the hype is about. And then from TikTok, you see links, you see a whole bunch of other shit that is like as a gateway to get you onto other social media. So now it's probably just everybody. Everybody just has social media. And I saw a tweet the other day that was like, you remember how in school the classrooms were separated in terms of there was the honors, the regular niggas, and then them dumb niggas that just never tried or were always doing some dumb shit, fucking trolling the substitute or throwing chairs, fighting, like that shit. Being loud as fuck in the morning. If you've ever had debates in classes, it usually was always settled. Like it was always settled. You would always end up coming to an agreement because the people, your peers in the classroom, are on the same level as you. The internet has made it so that we are all together again. There is no separation in intellect. There's no the dumb niggas is over there and then the smarter people's over here. Nah, we get to see, because of the internet, everyone has a platform and we get to see everyone's opinions and thoughts, and we really shouldn't be. Like, some of y'all should not be saying the things that y'all are saying because it is some of the dumbest shit and it's just rubbing off on everybody else. Like, come on, man. Not that it's related to this, but I saw another tweet that was like, if men are attracted to skinnier women, that like it hints towards, it's kind of like related to pedophilia. I was like, bro, what the like? Oh, I can't, bro. Twitter users are
Mr.
actually
Beast
the
uploaded a
most
video
brain
about
dead
people who
motherfuckers
were
on the
blind
planet.
and made money about it, dog. He uploaded the video and made money off of people struggling.
That's just
right?
one
You know, like,
example of the
30% of
dumb
people
shit
not
that
gonna
you'll
use your-
see.
Bro, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
What did he say?
People struggling, all right?
You know, like 30% of people not gonna know you're joking.
Bro, stop.
Okay.
Stop. That's what he did.
Okay.
And I'm tired of him doing that, bro.
He's joking, guys.
The amount of people that Mr. Beast puts on his videos, struggling people, and he just gives them stuff, but he records it, so he's making money off of it. It's disgusting. And then he mocks poor people in different languages too. It's ridiculous. It's getting out of hand.
So he's joking. This
Listen
is
to me.
role play.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Those blind people did not need to be mocked, okay? They did not need to, no profit needed to be made off of them, all right?
Right.
That's a problem, and we need to really get to it.
And
I'm here canceling the biggest YouTuber alive.
Got it.
Mr. Beast uploaded a video like 2-3 days ago curing 1,000 people's blindness, and in the video was a lot of great things that are done.
Great
in my
video.
opinion.
Wholesome.
Other people feel otherwise. Majority of people who are blind have curable blindness, which I did not know that until he uploaded this video. The procedure itself is like a 10 to 15 minute procedure. The level of affordability wasn't really revealed in this, and at least I don't remember it was. But still, something that is very, very simple. It's a very simple process. It's not like it takes hours and hours and hours. From that stemmed the ongoing conversation. I think Hassan really kicked it off when he said this.
You watch the video, you go, oh, how cute and how nice. I watched the video and I'm filled with rage.
What's wrong with you?
That we shut off access to a 10-minute procedure because we paywalled it and decided that like some people just simply can't get it. It is so insanely frustrating that it like it's up to like one YouTube guy to like decide to make content out of it, that it, like that people...
And the people that are mad at him recording, saying why didn't he just do it behind closed doors, like, you fucking, you dumb niggas, bro. You understand you wouldn't have even known that he fucking did it, right? Like, there would have been nothing to talk about. Now that he's doing it, there's literally only good things to come of it. Like, now he can inspire others to do the same shit. Because, obviously, the answer is no one. But I'm gonna ask anyways. Who the fuck is thinking of doing this? Who is thinking of curing 1,000 blind people? Nobody, because nobody else did it. Now more people can do it because they have the idea. They know the shit is just paywalled.
Conversations about, why isn't the government kind of stepping in? Which, in my opinion, is a great thing to take away from this conversation. This video is that Mr. Beast had to do something, really and truly, especially in America, the amount of money that people put into healthcare. You'd think that something that's curable like this and is very simple will be taken care of, but unfortunately, it's not. And what's even worse is that one YouTuber had to do it, and there's still thousands of people who still deal with this. Unfortunately, the problem comes is when this capitalistic fuck makes some money off of it, man.
So there's a few.
What's wrong with him, bro?
There's a few misconceptions. This is not the first kind thing he's done. I guess most people just see his main channel and they think that's all he does. He has the biggest reaction channel on YouTube. He has the biggest gaming channel on YouTube, and he has the biggest philanthropy channel on YouTube. All of the videos on this channel all the money goes back into doing kind things. He saved a fucking orphanage. This nigga rebuilt homes after a tornado. What I'm trying to say
Oh
is
my,
this is the
yo.
first kind thing he's
There's
done.
no
but
way
his videos
you
really
niggas
reveal
hating
how
this, bro.
simple it can be to make a difference. And that because he has the resources to do so, he could do it at scale. But it could be any one of us who could do a small act of kindness that can change someone's life.
Why is he recording this, bro? Why is he recording this?
So you're gonna troll this video.
Look, yeah, all right. So to the people who asking those questions, like why he's recording, I agree with you. Recording it, no, but I actually do think it's important to record it. So like you said, it can touch as many people as possible. Not only the people that he's affecting or potentially could affect directly, but even indirectly. I think there's a lot of people who are motivated from seeing these things and think to themselves, oh wow, it's not as difficult to kind of give a helping hand. The process itself is something that I can participate in, or even sharing the information. Once more, I didn't know, and plenty of people did not know, that there are several people who are blind where it's curable. It's not like you're blind. It's not
Literally
permanent, bro.
doesn't
It's
take
cured.
any
And most
thinking
people
power to
probably
understand
didn't
that, bro.
even
You
know that.
niggas
There's a
is
conversation to
annoying.
be had about people monetizing good things they do for people. Like, and that happens a lot on YouTube where like people get points.
But
like
there are
credit
just some
and,
people
like,
who are just trolling,
brand and
but-
goodwill, and there's all these words. You know, on a balance sheet, you actually write down goodwill and you try and estimate how much goodwill you earn by doing certain actions. Like, there's a value to that, and a lot of people milk that shit. You know who really does it? The corporations.
That's the point I really want to get to,
these
bro.
corporations will
Bro.
sit there and say, what net carbon emissions is 0, and if you look into it, the reason they're saying that is because they donated $4 million to some random fucking charity that isn't even doing anything to help the environment. It's all bullshit. The amount of bullshit that they pretend to donate to so they could pretend to, I think the word is CSR, a corporate social responsibility. It's all a big facade. Sure, there's some companies that actually give a fuck, but most really don't. But for some reason, when Nestle or Essentia or any of these fucking billion-dollar companies do this CSR bullshit, nobody has an issue with it. But for some reason, when a content creator showed niggas a blueprint on how to simply help someone see after helping over 1,000 people who were blind, it becomes an issue.
And what's even worse, and we say this all the time, it's only because the content creator is identifiable. That's literally there's
That's
a
right.
face
It's
to
not
it.
just identifiable, it's he's the biggest. Once someone becomes
That's
really,
facts.
really massive, like
that-
Drake, LeBron,
Yeah.
they become a lot more easier to criticize because you see them as less of a human. This is not a person you know you'll have to ever interact with, and so you treat them like less of a human. But in all reality, if your fucking sister saved one person of blindness and recorded it, posted on TikTok, I bet you wouldn't have that same reaction.
Wouldn't at all.
1,000 people, not only, I think there
It's
are
also
some people
a
that
YouTube thing though, because for whatever reason, people just hold YouTubers to
a
a
higher
higher
standard
and I
than they hold
and I
corporations.
don't understand that, bro. Y'all hold YouTubers to a higher standard than
The celebrities in
corporations who've had
general.
impact on this society for a way longer period of time than YouTubers have. And what's crazy is another thing that I think is crazy is that especially a lot of people who are just like anti-establishment and anti-capitalism, which is fine, but like y'all just think immediately if somebody is a millionaire or is well off, that they're just at heart they're pure evil. Like anything that they do, they have these ulterior motives, and they just like, oh no, you just want to make more money, or you're just doing it for da 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 da. Like, bro, some of these people just genuinely want to do it. And what's even worse is like, so Mr. Beast put out this right here. He said, I don't understand why curable blindness is a thing. Why don't government step in to help? Even if you think purely from a financial standpoint, it's hard to see they don't get the ROI on taxes from people who are being able to work again. People took that and was immediately like upset, like, see, there it is right there. You talking about taxes and working and da 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 da. Or even in this perspective, he's talking about from the concept of like
He's saying it financially makes sense for the government.
Yeah, for even the government to do it. But people will sit here and take this, and bro, people are just running with this, bro. The amount of people who are just upset about him helping out people who are
Holy
blind,
shit.
and also like having the potential of like I was watching TikTok and somebody she was like, see, this is the problem right now. Everybody just capitalist and they just all upset, and it's like you're missing the point, bro.
Okay,
you're missing the point.
I think Americans a lot of times don't have a lot
I
of.
want to show you this. I want to because I can actually find it really quick. I want to show you this because it bothered me so much so that I left a comment.
Okay, Mr. Beast is honestly so close to getting it. So in this tweet, he said, I don't understand why curable blindness is a thing. Why don't government eat it? But then he said, Even if you're thinking purely from a financial standpoint, it's your example of the like flaws of billionaire-backed philanthropy, where disenfranchised and marginalized people are seen as products to invest in instead of human beings who deserve compassion and respect and care.
She's slow.
She's
In the video,
slow.
he's like,
She's slow.
She's literally stupid.
Yeah, you took too many sociology courses. That's your problem.
She's literally, he literally said even if, so he's clearly not thinking about it from that standpoint.
No, he
he's
put
just
himself-
trying to put himself in another perspective. But y'all are so stupid that y'all cannot put yourself in somebody else's standpoint, because the reality is that even when you're trying to convince somebody to do it, you have to put your point, you have to view it through their perspective. That's all that he was doing. But that's the problem, is that they think at their core, they think genuinely at their core, every millionaire, every billionaire, every well-off person.
There's so many actual problems going on in the world with like evil motherfuckers who are like intentionally evil, who literally put the shit out on purpose, and y'all out here attacking this nigga. Like, bro, this is exactly what the fuck I mean when I say not everybody needs a platform. Not everybody deserves to
They
fucking
genuinely believe that, bro.
I was
just
watching
be
a video
able to
last night while I was sleeping
say
about
their
the guy who
thoughts
created Hershey's,
to the
and
entire internet.
The amount of things he did for his employees was mind-blowing. Nigga created a whole city in Pennsylvania with schools and healthcare, and then instead of donating all his proceeds, like his ownership of the company, to his kids or something like that, he donated it to a fund so that the school would always have, and it helped underprivileged kids, all types of shit. There's good people in
So
the
there's
world.
a Hershey High?
There's literally the private school, a Hershey's private school. There's a Hershey's theme park, so the employees would have something to do in their free time. It was like a Hershey's town. I swear. Yeah, this shit blew my mind.
Holy shit.
But like they said, he was like an angry guy on some Steve Jobs shit. Like he wasn't a perfect dude, but like he looked out for his employees, which I thought was admirable. Life is odd because like most people aren't willing to put themselves in the shoes of others. These sociology types, I swear to God, they don't want to see things from another perspective.
They don't.
Because when people say things like right here, I think it's inevitable there's going to be a scandal where some really dark stuff comes out. It means you're admitting that you think, in essence, humans aren't capable of wanting and just doing good. And the reality is, most of the time, to get in the position Mr. Beast in, you kind of had to cross some lines, dog. Most of the time. But occasionally, when a good fucking person gets there, and he didn't have to cross 16 people, murder 19, and cross, like, when he didn't have to do a whole bunch of bad shit to get in his position, when he didn't have to do all this, think about who's the wealthiest people on earth. The oil
I
companies,
was gonna say, like,
the
realistically.
oil companies, the tech companies, and what do they invest their money in? Just making more money. They don't give a fuck if they dump hella oil in the Gulf of Mexico. Couldn't give less a fuck. They're gonna do some corporate social responsibility and move on. But we don't see that criticism to the actual people who deserve it. We see it to the people who haven't done shit to deserve it yet. Somebody curing
She's
others.
literally preparing for it. Like,
She's preparing
Nah,
for it.
that's
Prepare for
fucking
scandal.
yo.
I think what we're not giving
What
Mr.
the
Beast credit
fuck?
for, the 1,000 people he cured, great. But he showed people there is a blueprint, and a lot of people, including Lo and myself, now know that this is curable.
yes.
There are people walking around legally blind, and all it takes, I think he said it was $10,000 for it to be fixed, or was it 1,000? I forgot what it was.
I can't remember what it
But it can be fixed. There's too many conditions or diseases that can be fixed, and people are dying from it, or their quality of life has just vanished. So why don't we think of a productive solution, you useless fuck on that TikTok? He's saying like even the ROI is positive. That's such a good way to think about it, because you know the government doesn't give actual fuck about the people, right?
care, no.
So like you could be a cynic and think that they don't give a fuck about the people, but they give a fuck about making money. It's so crazy that you could invest all the money into the defense industry, nobody has a problem. Defense industry gets funded out the ass.
Look at this one right here.
Mr.
He
Beast.
is one of many rich people who uses and helps others use charity to not pay taxes.
Oh my
Like that, like he's not a good guy. He's not a good selfish guy. He helps the government deny you health care via charity.
Wha-
It's
What
like
are you
it's-
actually meant to do?
literally, I have no idea. Like, literally, what are you meant to
What?
do? Like, what do y'all want him to do? Like, genuinely, if he gives away his money, you're saying, oh, now you're just taking away the responsibility from the government for helping out people. If he doesn't do it and he just hoards all the money, oh, you're just a selfless bastard who doesn't even want to help the community. Like, which one is it, bro? Y'all criticizing how people donate their time, money, and resources when you can't even affect the world anywhere near
No,
close
all
to
you
what
do
they
is
can.
complain.
You
You
just
don't
on
help.
Twitter and complaining.
You complain,
bro.
but you don't actually help
You're
people.
complaining, bro.
Bruh, this shit is sad, dog. And
You're complaining, bro.
there's real people who deserve real criticism. You getting your Mr. Beast hot take off because you think it's some cool hipster shit to say is not productive at all. If you could see something like this and you think there's an issue with it to the point where like he needs to either stop or he needs to answer to you for something. No. You having the resources, whether it's time, money, ability, skill, access to help somebody in doing it is a good thing. There's a separate conversation to be had about recording and monetizing it, but we know that all the money Mr. Beast makes on his videos go back into his videos. All the money he makes on his philanthropy goes back into his philanthropy. So he's not making a dime on this. He's just spending his time and resources. So knowing that and continuing to criticize him is borderline delusional. In all reality, just confirms boredom theory that bored people just create problems to entertain themselves. But instead of dragging people into your problems, how about you go and fix all the fucking problems? And there's plenty of problems you could attack in the world, but instead you're on Twitter and TikTok complaining. You're useless,
bro.
You're useless.
And what's even worse is that, because again, I cannot stress this enough, bro. Mr. Beast has said it several times, bro. And I'm not saying that he doesn't live at some point above his means, but he's not somebody who's driving around in a Lamborghini wearing 17 different chains and wearing, $50,000 designer clothes. Like, he's openly stated several times that the money that he makes go right back into making more content, bro.
Instead of just caring about problems, why don't you care about finding solutions? And I think that's a lot of people's issues. They'd rather discuss a problem than ever get to a solution. Mr. Beast, you did a good thing, bro.
That's a fire quote right there.
The fact that we had to sit
Like
here,
that-
we got to say that.
that
The fact I got to say, Mr. Beast, man, keep doing your good things, man. Your good deeds that you're doing, keep doing them. To the other people, bro, get up off your ass and actually help out. Yeah. Do something, bro. Or just shut up. One of the two. one of the two, bro. One of the two.
I think the fucking saying that you can't please everybody is an understatement, bro. But that last quote is fire. What did you say again?
The fact I gotta say, Mr. Beast, man, keep doing your good things. Content, bro.
I think it was, instead of seeking problems with everything, how about you find a solution? Yeah. Moral of the story.